then we got number two list of a credible and also respectful guy. Because people have to really understand when you get a chance to witness a greatest rock band or R&B band or any other band or group or performer that you happen to have a chance to see one more time. I'm that person. I'm that performer. And you know what, Kevin? I'm having so much a great time. A little tired. It's been a long weekend here in Vegas, but it's been a rewarding week with the energy, with the discipline of knowing where to, I guess, lick your wounds and take your time and then get back in the race. I'm really having fun color commentating for HBO. We're doing more of it in 2016. Can't announce anything yet, but I can say that I'm ready to give the world of boxing, my fans, and even the people that just want to watch out of curiosity because they're 50 and over.
51 years
and
old.
I'll be 51 when that time comes. That's important to me. It really is important to me, in spite of all the things that others might say that I've done enough. But it's up to me to know when I've done enough. That's the unique thing about doing enough or not doing enough, is that I want to be and always been the person that, or the man that laid his path and walked through that fire, even if it wasn't in my best interest. We've seen a great fight tonight. When I say great fight, no, we've seen an energized fight. Not a great fight, but an energized fight. A fight that has significance for a lot of things to happen. And that's what I've always been about. And how surreal it is, Kevin, to witness in the last few months a middleweight unification being now down to potentially one guy in 2016 is all that I started off this conversation with, and recapping how I want to be remembered, because things like this, tournaments like this, and rivalries like this that's built up by making the right fights and also having veteran writers that can sniff past the bullshit and understand that this is something well worth writing about. Not hype, but the truth. And that's the entertainment part, is the gossip, the soap opera, the this or that. We got over a hump, and that hump was representing boxing on a superstar level. And the last time I heard is when you're a superstar, is not because you say you are. It's the butts in the seats and the pay-per-view numbers that I think would do more than well when the numbers are added. There's a new sheriff in town. That new sheriff is Canelo. And what a better personality, definitely looks, and can fight, and want to fight the best.
Well, how match him with GGG? Because when you look at GGG, he's got fast hands, he hits hard, he seems like he has, the phrase Floyd uses, some special effects, and it looks like he has a little. He's not just a straight up and down European fighter. I mean, how do you feel like that matchup would go?
Well, I think first of all, I think that matchup will go tough for each guy because they know each other. They have sparred many times, so they got to feel. That doesn't give 100% advantage, Kevin. But I think that when people look at Triple G and they look at Canelo, obviously a fight fan will want that fight. Now, a fight fan ain't a business fan. A fight fan even a business person in boxing. When you look at Canelo tonight at 55, 54 and a half, strong, bigger than I ever was as a middleweight, and I was pretty tall, but not as wide, and I didn't have the depth that Canelo showed tonight. When you look at that, you have to look at at all these ingredients that says, do we get him now? Do we get him a fight or two from now? Do it make sense to fight him at, but wait, What weight is he's comfortable? Is Triple G comfortable in fighting at this weight? Or should we be worried about where our guy is comfortable at? So they have a commercial interest, and we have a commercial interest. Just like we got these fights done in the last couple of months when we was predicted to be dead in the water. Less than a year, only less than a year. Less than a year, we was headlines. I read them, I kept them. And I'm saying is, let's digest this great performance tonight. We're back in the office, right? Right? When the sun come up, boxing never sleeps. Sunday boxing works Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Trust me. The fight's gonna happen. Canelo said he's ready. He will fight. He didn't get up there and say, oh, you gotta ask my managers. Kevin Iola been doing this stuff for years, just like myself, been involved in years. He said,
I'm ready.
I heard fighters say, I gotta ask my manager. I gotta ask my mom. My grandmother's been dead for 10 years. You gotta ask the grandmother. You gotta ask this. You gotta ask. They blame it on everybody. At least we gotta take the man on his word as of right now, and then you got the leverage as time go by, and then you can write what you hear and see and what you know. But right now we at a good place in the middleweight division. We at a good place right now in Golden Boy. We're at a good place to not bang our chest, but to be motivated to understand this is not a sprint runner. This is a marathon run. Because my thing is this. There's no harm in enjoying what you say to do, set out to do, is make the best fight the best. Y'all heard that. It was our words. Right here. In front of this man, in front of you, in front of everybody here. We said that. Right now, we are upholding what we said. Would you agree with this?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. Now, going in 2016, another fresh year. I'd rather be in this good start with the momentum going into next year, knowing that for many years, we didn't know what the next big fight was coming. Only thing you knew is who gonna floor fight, who floor gonna fight now, and whether you care or not.
Right.
This fight was exciting, this fight was affordable, and a lot of people didn't have to get a second mortgage to watch it.
I remember when
I can come to Philly to see you.
You can always come to Philly and see me.
A few days.
You always can come
Thanks,
to Philly and see me.
I remember.
Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Thank you. Don't eat too much of that turkey.
Never.
Okay, I should weigh you down just in case.
I'm down 93 pounds, baby.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you alone.
I'll see you, bro.
Bernard, real quick.
Really quickly.
I know after.
I'm gonna leave.
I know after.